Hi, I'm back. It's me, Zai. Um, we're gonna do a little something, right? We're gonna do a tea review. I'm gonna go over every single tea we've made so far and kind of just give my personal opinion, tell why we did it. I know we have the articles like why this graphic. Check those out. They kind of just give a little summary of why we chose the graphic itself. But I want to give a review, like my personal just opinions on the teas, because even though we are making it and we're confident in everything that we put out, there are there's L's, there's W's, there's just different opinions. Opinions change over time. We've been producing teas since 2020 now, so we're 3 years in, and we've grown a lot, we've learned a lot, and I just want to kind of go over that, give you guys some understanding of where we where our heads were at and where our heads are now and where we're trying to go with it. So, without further ado, let's get it started. We're gonna start with my guy here, Chakra T, Chakra T V1. There should be a part two coming soon, right? So this is that. This is that guy. Chakra. Right. You guys know that it's crazy because this was the first tea we made. The spark really is just the concept of the chakra system. And what that kind of means. I know it's been kind of perverted. I know even this is like a perversion of it. But we're American and we're perverted, right? I know that doesn't sound good, but this is the truth. Superb is just there to provide the mirror. So that's what we decided to do. And this was our first, this was our breakout T 2020, right? This was our first, and I love it. I love the graphic. I actually do love this shirt a lot. Still, it holds up. It holds up very well. It holds up very well. I'm not gonna lie. It holds up very well. Um, Saucy. She did the she drew the drawing like of the guy peeing in the toilet. Fire. I put it together on Illustrator. She did the font as well. No. That's a font. That's a type font. That's a type font. But I put it together on Illustrator, put the color wheel, yeah, representing the chakra system, I guess. Even though it has extra colors. But it's just just to add some depth to the graphic. Um, why is he peeing? If you've ever done acid or shrooms or any type of psychedelic, you'll know you're gonna be pissing a lot. Like you're gonna be peeing. And I feel like those experiences are kind of gateways to even understanding concepts like the chakra system. And I feel like outside of the spirituality tied to it, I feel like the chakra system has a lot of grounding in like science, even though it's like, okay, people say it's about like the neural pathways and stuff. Let me put it down. People say it's about like the neural pathways and stuff, but I think on a metaphysical level, we actually do have these systems within us. And that was something we wanted to just express to people. Superb is really all about the awareness. The bolt is a little far. This is a DTG on a white. It held up really well. It did. It held up really well. When it comes to the printing process, you got to make sure that these people have good machines. You have to make sure they have like state of the art machines. Make sure you ask them what machines they have and do research on those machines before you uh pay them to print on your stuff, because the it does matter. It really does matter. Um to screen print this, there's so many colors. So yeah, most printing places would not agree would not agree to that. So I love this shirt. Should we do ratings? Okay, out of 10. Honestly, out of 10, I'm giving this guy an 8. I'm giving it an 8. I'm giving him an 8. There's some slight imperfections. Like these things don't connect completely to the thing, and But I'm giving them an 8. This is a classic. This is a classic timeless shirt to me personally. So Chakra V1 gets an 8 out of 10. W's. Next, we got the first logo tee from 2020. This is Conbolt. Conbolt. Why do we call it Conbolt? It's because like con means and, so it's like and bolts because the logo, like okay, the logo and then and bolts, so Conbolts. Um, I love this shirt. Another timeless. I love this one. I do. I really do. The colorways. I love to just throw some juxtaposition. I love to just kind of like try random colors. Um, I love that a lot. The print still holds up. This is, it's been washed a bunch of times. This is 2020. This is 3 years, 3 years of wear and tear. Uh, so 3 years, right? This still holds up well. I fuck with it. Yeah, the colors and stuff. Love it. I love the different bolts. I love how they intersect with like the foreground and the background. Cone bolt might come again in a different colorway for sure. Cone bolt's coming again. Cone bolt's coming again. Stay tuned. All right, let's give this guy a rating. The production was good. The production honestly was good. Shout out to my guys on Bronxwood. I forgot the name of that place, but shout out to them. They were good. They were just kind of mean, and that's why we stopped. They were kind of mean, but like, does that really matter if the product is good? No, it doesn't matter. But it was good. It is good. It's good. This is a bunch of washes. This is a bunch of washes, man. 3 years worth of washing, so it holds up. Yeah, good tea, good tea, good tea. Um, I'm giving Combo a 9 out of 10. Combo's getting a 9, solid 9, solid 9. This is good stuff. 9 out of 10. I, it's not a full 10 because I'm just like I don't know. I don't. I'm that kind of guy when it comes to ratings. Like it has to be like to be 10 out of 10 to be honest. But this is close. It's very close. Very close. Timeless tea. We went 2 for 2 for sure. And then we got our first just plain logo tee. We call them calm tees. Calm tees. Just because we didn't want to call them logo tees. We didn't want to call them logo tees, so we're like, okay, calm tees. That's what we're gonna go with, which I like. So this is the calm pink tee. Um, good print. Good print. What is this on here? Hair. It's a good print. It is same guys, but with this one, it did end up fading. Not this specific one because it wasn't getting washed. Uh, I like it. When we dropped it, girls liked it. I mean, right? Girls did like it. A few guys liked it too. I mean, yeah. I have no issue with this colorway. I think it's fire. I think it's beautiful. The pink on orange is great. I think it's beautiful. The only issue I have with this is the sizing. The logo is just way too big. It's way too big. Way too big. Look at that. It's just too big. If you have like for girls like with titties, like I guess it works, but for like personally, man, I can't wear this. It's just way too big. But it was our fault when doing the sizing when going into production, so yeah. I don't know why we didn't just stick with stick with this. But the sizing on this is okay. I love this sizing. This is good. This is damn near perfect. Maybe a little bit too big, but this is damn near perfect. So yeah, I'm giving this guy a 5. No, 5 is too low. I will give you a 6 because it's the sizing. It makes the shirt like it's on the shirt. Okay, if this was just like a PNG, then the sizing wouldn't really matter too much. But it's on a shirt, so like the composition of the design, like how it fits on the canvas, is one of the most important things in the whole process. So you're getting a 6, buddy, and like it's pink. I'm not really gonna. I'm not. This is not really for me. So personally, you're getting a 6, buddy. Good job, good colorway, but could do better. This is still 2020, right? And then we got so that was, I would say this was our first like miss, even though it still hit, like it hit for the girls, really, like for the girls, like it did hit. I'm not gonna lie, but personally as a designer, it felt like my first miss. Like damn, ooh, like damn, like every time I see it, I'd be like, I wish it was smaller. Damn, but on a business level, you can't let that kind of stop you because it still is good. Then we got a grail. This is a grail here. Combo is a grail too. Well, I love my own art. Like I love our art, so. But this is a fucking grailed right here. Oh my god, this is a grailed. Um, Projection T V1. Another one's coming soon. What a fucking great look. This is a fucking great tee right here, man. This is printed on Next Level. This is when we started using Next Level tees. It was just like recommended to us. I think 100% cotton is better for DTG. When you're doing direct to garment printing, you need 100% cotton for the graphic to hit. If you're not, if you got a poly blend, it's probably like it's not gonna hit. So DTG, it gives that kind of thing feeling like yeah. Okay, so 3 years later, it has some cracks in it, but I love that. To be honest, it gives it more of like uh character, I guess you could say. It gives it more character. I love this. We use the pink com logo inside of it. If we're gonna explain the graphic, it's basically like the whole concept of Superb is like we are the reflection of everything that exists. Period. Like everything that exists, we're the reflection of that. And I feel like this shirt is the projection onto the mirror. Like this is the projection onto the mirror. Like whatever this projection, the actual thing going onto the mirror, can represent literally anything. Literally anything. And we put the logo in the mirror to represent what Superb means as being the reflection. So it's great. Saucy did this guy, the drawing. Pretty ambiguous person. Could be a boy, could be a girl, could be an alien. It's super fire. Like she did good with that. Just projected on there. Made this in Illustrator. All of these are made in Illustrator. So it's like a little Illustrator, a little Photoshop. Right? This is a great tee. This is a great tee. This is a great tee, man. Projection V1. I'm giving this guy a, I want to say 8 because V2 is going to be crazy. V2 projection T V2 is going to be crazy. So I'm giving this guy 8. Timeless T. Concept is fire. Graphic is fire. Like this is a great one. So 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Who's next? Go. All right. Next up, we're going. Is there an in between? No. Next up, we got Comty. Multicom, we call this guy. Multicom. Another fucking failure with the sizing. I don't know what the fuck. Another failure with the sizing. When it comes to the colorway, right? The whole thing was actually about being very anti and being very like off. Like it's the whole point is for it to be off. Like you know what I'm saying? You have to be invested to actually want it. Like because the colors are good together. It's good. They're good, but you have to like how J. Cole fans be like, oh, y'all don't get it. Like y'all gotta understand. Like you have to be at a certain thing to understand. It's not like that exactly. It's more just like you got to see it. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. The colors do hit. They do hit. Like they do hit. It's just off. Like it's literally on purpose. It's off. My process with this is like I'll just have a concept of what I want to do in terms of a colorway, like, okay, what's the feeling behind the colorway? And then I'll just play with the colors until I feel like it matches that feeling. Then the feeling for this was like kind of like outcasted. Like you okay, like the black sheep kind of coolest outcast. Damn, the black sheep tee, I forgot about that one. But the coolest like outcast, you know? We made the transition to black tees at this point because we had two. There was the fading on the white tees was just not cutting it for me. Like they were fading, and I hated it. People say that they like white tees. I don't care. Some spiritual people have told me that things about white tees, but if you really want the real spiritual facts, use black tees to protect yourself. White tees absorb energy. Black tees repel. They're protect you. Black is a protective energy, so you can't like just be susceptible to fuckery on a spiritual level, of course. Like, if you know, you know. If you don't, I really don't care. No, I do care, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. Sizing is too big. Love the concept. I am for the off. I am for the outcast. I am for the misunderstood. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my those are my people. The cool people, the scene thing, the like obvious choice. I hate the obvious choice. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I'm such an anti kind of guy, and I really try to put that into the art. Um, yeah, I love multicom. Just too fucking big, bro. The logo is just too fucking big, or I hate it. I hate it. I hate how big it is. Like, what the fuck? You know, and we once it's done, it's done. I don't know how we made that mistake so many times, but no more. This is 2021, by the way. We moved up a year. Colorway is fire. The stickers for this, I love. But the tee is just the logo is just too fucking big. It's just too big. We're giving you 7 out of 10 just for being brave and bold. Logo is just way too big. Print job is great. The print job is great. Take a look. The print job is great. I can't see the screen. Like I can't see. I'm recording off a phone, so I can't see how well you guys can see it. That kind of sucks. But yeah, yeah, 7. We'll give you a 7. Well, 7, because the print job is not like the print job is good in itself, but the sizing is off. 7. Multicom. All right, moving on. We got another personal favorite. Oh my god. What do we call this? I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. No. I'm drawing a blank. Hold on. This is the T. Look at it. Look at it while I. What the fuck do we call this? Oh my god. What? Oh, brain party. Brain party. See it? No, it's nothing. It's just not last screen. Brain party. Brain party. Ah, yeah. Duh. Okay, so I like, bro. Our concepts. There's nobody beating our concepts. Probably Demna, but he's like just like. There's nobody beating our concepts, especially on a streetwear brand level. We have the best concepts for graphics, period, bro. These niggas is just focused on like, oh, does this look cool? Like, bro, to be fair, anything that we make is gonna look cool. Like, I'm not sanctioning shit that doesn't look cool. So that's already out the way. Tell me, the the main thing is, are we spreading a message? Are we sending a message? Are we able to put a concept to work? Are you able to make a concept hit? You know, so great graphic here, great graphic. Shout out to Ori. He did the inside thing. We could have left it completely blank, but I needed to have a wall there. I chose the space thing. Probably should have left it plain, like maybe a solid color, or maybe like a opaque kind of thing. Um, he did the drawing, and then I just formatted that into the skull. What does it mean? He's having a birthday party, guys. He's having a birthday party, but it's in his brain, and he's kind of just chilling. Like he's chilling there. He's got his dog. He's playing music. He's kind of just vibing out. So the concept for that really was like every day's your birthday. Like treat every day like it's your birthday. Even if it's not your birthday, make it like it's your birthday in your head. And that doesn't have to mean like you're fucking there's a bunch of people there and you're doing all this stuff and you're like super excited. Like it doesn't have to look that way. It can look like this. Like it can look like this. Like you're just celebrating yourself and you're just having a good time. You're just vibing out. It could look however you want, but this is the way we wanted to represent it. Um, I love this concept, bro. Like putting the scene in the brain itself. Just great. It's great. I love this tea. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's just a solid concept, well executed. I will say that the graphic could have been bigger. Like I would have appreciated it if the graphic was like way bigger. I don't know. I guess we have sizing issues. We have a lot of sizing issues. And I don't know what that's about. We have just tons of sizing issues. I don't know. We'll work it out. We're working it out. We are working it out. Honestly, I think it's worked out now. Like now 2023, these teas that are coming out, the sizing is great. Everything is hidden. Everything's hitting the way it should be. Um, what are we giving this guy? He's getting an 8. He's getting a solid 8 out of 10. Brain party. Happy birthday. Solid 8 out of 10. Shout out Ori. Shout out the easy logo colorway too. Like like these this is not multicom. This is feel me? 8 out of 10 brain party. And we got a personal favorite here. We got another. They're all. Bro. I love my work. I love it. I love my work. I love my work, bro. What is this? All right. Let's fold it up, huh? All right. This is Home is Where the Art Is. I've been jacking this tea. I'd be jacking it. I've definitely been jacking this tea. Means a lot to me. Love the design. Love the concept. Love the print. Love the sizing. This was one of those ones that we did very well. It hit. It definitely hit. It hit the way it was supposed to. Um, we got the little museum thing here. The sizing on the museum tag was too big. I will say that. If you want to read it, there's a little. This thing here. I don't know. I can't see the camera, so but yeah. Uh, excuse me. Fire. So fire. Okay. Um, Sauce did the Japanese characters on Procreate. She hand drew them. She hand did it. Super fire, bro. She's bodied that. And then I kind of just formatted it in the frame with the clouds and shit. Just a little Illustrator sauce, a little Illustrator magique, right? The Japanese characters say home is where the art is because home is where the art is. It's a play on the saying home is where the heart is. If you guys know that one. So why we chose this? It's because of my grandmother. She had this in her crib, and I feel like a lot of black people have this guy laying around, or a lot of people. Period. A lot of just Christian people. Let me not even say black people. That's stupid. Yeah, a lot of people have. I'm just speaking from my experience, right? A lot of people have this in their crib, and when I moved, I got my own place, and my mom gave this to me. My grandma gave it to my mom when she moved. Well, when my grandma moved back to Jamaica, she gave it to my mom. So yeah, and then my mom gave it to me. I was like, okay, cool, like that's fire. And at the time, it means a lot. It meant a lot to me, and like even though it's like not too significant on the Last Supper part of it, it's more about just the art of it, and that's why we put the museum tag in there because it's like, yeah, this is one of them ones. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, home is where the art is. This gets a solid 9 from me. This gets a solid 9. Wear this all the time. This gets a solid 9 for me. Solid 9. Great graphic, great execution, colors hit. This is great. This was all around just a great tee. This gets a 9. This gets a 9. I feel like we we've progressed. We've gotten better. Like we do better. We threw the little logo in there right over Jesus. I don't know if you can see that. It's like faded, but on purpose. It's like opaque. So that's good. And it held up. Bunch of washes. Great print. Oh my god, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let me see if we're still rolling. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. All right, moving on. Another fave, another fave. We went. This was a run. This was a run here. This was a run. How we did it this time was we printed all. We print what was it, 5 graphics, and we got them all printed, which kind of was like I don't really like that way. I like how we're about to do it, like a TV show, where it's like one after the next, after the next, after the next, and we were able to like real time kind of figure out what's works and what doesn't, or what we want to go with, and like we have more room to change, or to like make adjustments. I love that. um I love that. I love that. Okay, so we got Hero's Journey. Hero's Journey. Hero's Journey. Learned about Joseph. All of these graphics they're coming directly from somewhere, bro. If like I would love to grow the team. I would love to grow the team. I would love to grow the team, but you have to be able to put they have to be real concepts, like actual concepts coming from a real place. Like if it's not gonna hit, bro. It's literally not gonna hit. It's just gonna look like a thing. Like it's just gonna be like, okay, like cool. It's not gonna hit. So, but this is I would love more designers on the team. I would love team players. I would love a team. Really, it's just me and Sauce. Literally, it's just me and Sauce, and then we outsource different people for different things. But the actual in house team is literally just me and Saucy. So I got my sister joining though. She's about to get on the media, the magazine side of things. So that's good. She's joining up. Um, so, but she's literally my family. Like, you feel me? Like so, but we are trying to grow the team, but we're not forcing it. We're not rushing it because we know the amount of dedication and effort that we put into our work, our company, our business, our like this is our baby. So yeah, Hero's Journey, right? This guy Joseph Campbell, he came up with this literary kind of like template, I guess you could say. It's like a literary template where it's like the cycle of a story, right? Like the cycle of a hero. They use this from what's the Odyssey. They use this even with like Dante's Inferno. You can parallel it to, and then Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, like any kind of lore, any real like movie with just a protagonist, like Dragon Ball Z or anything with like a protagonist. They go through this hero's journey a few times. Like maybe in some things they'll go through it once, but like it's definitely a cycle, and it's a cycle that repeats in our lives as well. We chose Gon. We chose Gon as the character. Hunter x Hunter is the goat. We had to throw him in a mix. Like we had to throw him in a mix because he means a lot. He means a lot to me. He means a lot to me. I know he means a lot to other people too. Like, um, so we chose Gon. We chose Gon to be the character that for this. Maybe episode 3 Anakin would have been good too. But yeah, we chose Gon. Um, Instead of doing like a typical graph, Saucy, she kind of did it where it's like a geometric circle. You got the different shapes in the circle, which signify the different points. So it's like 1, 2, 3. You got 3 like of these shapes overlapped inside the circle, and that goes for that. Look into the hero's journey. Look into it. The print job is great. I love the sizing. This is a perfect shirt. I wear it all the time. I love this shirt. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is a solid. There's no logo action on here. We could have put some logo action. Honestly, we could have put some logo action, but we were like, that's not the point. Like, let's big up Joseph and call it a day, right? Look into this. Look into this, bro. It's it'll give you some motivation. It'll definitely motivate you. I feel like for moving forward, we're definitely gonna put more information on the teas to give you give you guys concepts. I was about to call you guys idiots, but to give people just more context, you know, probably like a little thing. Blah 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 right here, right? That would be cool. I think that would be cool. Shout out to Virgil. He kind of sanctioned that on a design level to just like random words, right? And like people will still be like, "Oh, that's cool." So yeah, we'll probably start doing that. Ah, Hero's Journey gets a 9. Hero's Journey gets a 9. Hero's Journey gets a fucking 9. The font is good. The font is good. Saucy's font, I believe. Um, I'd give Hero's Journey a 9. We could bring it even down to like we can bring it to 8.5. We can bring it 8.5. Fuck it. But this is a good one. This is a classic, a staple. I literally wear this all the time. All right. Next. All right. Medwem. We were on a Hunter x Hunter roll. We were definitely Hunter x Hunter geeked for sure. Still am. I got Krollo right here on my stomach. Krollo's the goatee. He's the goatee. He's a personification of me for sure. For sure. And then we got Medwem, right? This design comes from the manga cover of him holding the world in his hand, the globe in his hand. This cover was super fire. The graphic is super fire. Like this is just hard, honestly. Like there's no like because that's Medwem's vibe. If you know, you know. Like this, that's Medwem's vibe. Is that nigga? He hard, bro. He hard. He hard. He's very stoic guy. He's hard, man. So that's just what I wanted to convey with the graphic. Just like, yeah, this nigga is not to be fucked with, and you can even empathize with him too. So, he's a big mirror, like a big mirror guy. Like he's will show you the reflection of yourself. Yeah, bro, he's just like me. Look with Medwin, and then the logo colorway. Come on, come on, come on. Am I not a color theory like goat? Come on now, please talk to me nicely. This is an edit. This is definitely an edit, like body bag for sure, for sure. Um, Good print, great sizing. It could have went bigger. Honestly, we could have went bigger. We definitely could have went bigger on this. We definitely could. I don't know. I don't know why I'd be scared with the sizing. I don't know. But no more of that. No more. No more of that. We going all the way. Medwin gets a 7. Medwin he gets a calm 7. This shit hard. He gets a calm 7 though. He gets a calm 7. Sizing, I wish it was bigger, but Medwin, you get a 7, buddy. And then we go into this is what 2022, right? Okay, now we're going into 2022, right? Seed of Superb, Seed of Perb, Seed of Perb, boop, 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 boop. Seed of Perb. Oh my god, love this graphic, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes, this comes from the Seed of Life, sacred geometry. This is the foundation of existence. This is literally like it means what it says, the Seed of Life on a mathematical level. This is literally the foundation of existence. This is what creates life. Like this is life itself and branches out to more life. If you get into sacred geometry, you can get you get the Vesica Pisces, right? Which is the like Jesus fish. So you get the Vesica Pisces right here, right? So you'll get that. Boom. Right? You'll get that guy. And that would look into like Dagon, look into like there's a lot, right? So you get that, and then it forms into the seed as it goes around, and you got these different overlapping circles, and it's a symbolism for creation. Even it looks like when like it looks like the literal creation, like when the cells split, and there's a bunch of different mimics in actual nature. So it's like, yeah, duh. If bro, just look it up. Like if you, I don't know. Like I feel like people rely so much on science. Me being like a smart guy, that knows science, bro. The first science ever was alchemy. Well, before alchemy, there's astrology, right, and then astronomy, and then simultaneously with alchemy, and that is what leads into science. Like there was nothing before that. So when it comes to like sacred geometry and like recognizing patterns and how those influence literal life, literal existence, um duh. So yeah, this was that's the concept. Very straightforward. Well, to put it on a shirt is straightforward, but the concept itself is very complex. Please go look into it. That's the whole point of even making it. It's for you to like figure it out, bro. um we blended all the colors together. That signifies the blend of life. Like, okay, like these things are different colors but essentially all one and the same, right? They all can kind of flow into each other. And we got the logo smack dab in the middle because Perb is the mirror, right? And we want to be the seed. We want to represent that seed as well in ourselves, for you guys, for random people, for the world, right? So, Seed of Superb. Seed of Superb gets, personally for me, Seed of Superb gets a 7 because like I just wouldn't wear this colorway all the time. But when I do wear it, I fucking wear it. But yeah, you get a 7. You get a 7. A black and white gradient, I think that probably would have hit more for me personally, but I I love this. I love the colorway. I do. I love the colorway, and I like to keep it like, I try to like tote the line between the masculine and feminine with the graphics. I don't like to keep it too much in one direction. Like I like to keep it sometimes, like try to balance it. And I feel this is definitely a more feminine shirt, but it's like it's the seed of life, bro. The seed of life it's the feminine. Okay, yeah, it comes from the masculine, but this is it's more of a feminine. So yeah, you get a 7, strong 7 for me personally. I do think this graphic itself is a 10 though. So, but 7 for me just on terms of the shirt. The print job, super fire. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Million washes. Million washes. Million washes. Good job. 7. Moving on. Vamp squid. Vamp squid. Vamp squid. Okay, this is a body bag. This is a body bag. Easy. 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 Yeah, this is a body. I love this graphic. I love this graphic. Honestly, it could have did without the font. This is a custom font by Sauce, by the way. Custom typeface. This is a custom font. She made this font. It comes from ThinkBrush. If you look up that font, it comes from ThinkBrush, but ThinkBrush is a little bit more like cartoony. She literally made an entirely new font. That's my goat, man. We are the design duo. Yeah. Vamp Squid, Cephalopod Supremacy, that's the category that this kind of falls under. We like to bring awareness to cephalopods and kind of like deep sea creatures and just the deep ocean in general. Um we got the PNG of my boy, Vamp Squid, Vampisiteuthis, right? I said that completely wrong, but just, you know, bear with me, right? We got my boy, his PNG. He's way bigger than this. If he kept him true to size, holy. But yeah, we got my boy here, and then I wanted to do the outline. I wanted to make it kind of look like an alien. So I kind of just drew this outline. I kind of drew this around it. I wanted to make it look like an alien because that's what these guys are. They're literal fucking aliens, bro. We know less about their consciousness and the way that they do things than we know about things in we know less. Well, we know less about these guys than we know about things in space, right? We don't really know any kind of like life forms in space, but right. These guys, these are the guys that are gonna crack the code. These guys and their biology and their like makeup, right? They're the ones that are gonna crack the code. But back to the design level, it's kind of like an alien around the alien, and then we got the little S logos in there. It's just a beautiful design. That blue and white gradient. Oh my god, it's a beautiful design. It's a beautiful design. Could we have made it bigger? The answer is yes. Again, the answer is yes. I don't know what that fear is with like the small thing there, but it's cool. We're growing. We're growing. We're growing. Ha, we're growing because it's like bigger size growing. Yeah, but no, we are growing as a brand, as a company, as a designer. So yeah, fuck yeah. Mm. You get a strong 8. You get a strong 8, buddy. Vam Squid gets a strong 8. I definitely wear this often. This is a good one. I wish it was bigger. I do. I would wear it even more often if it was bigger, but hey, this is all hindsight speaking, right? Fire. Oh, my Vampy. Yeah, but cephalopod supremacy, that's our a theme that we have even with the magazine. We have our cephalopod articles, how they relate to like new research, how much we don't know about them, all type of shit. Moving on. Moving on. We're almost done, guys. Bear with me, okay? We're almost done. All right, we got Crummy. Tuned in. That's what we call this tea. Shout out my sister. Her podcast is called You're Tuned In. I think she's making a new one, but check that out. I think it's on YouTube still. I want to post those on for the magazine just to give it a little bit more, show it some love. But yeah, we got Tuned In. Robert Crumb. There's a bunch of links on this. Uh, don't worry about that. But yeah, my son Crumb, he is a cartoonist from 80s cartoonist, right? He was very horny. He's a hornball. Like he's a horny guy. A lot of his stuff is surrounded by horniness. If you know, ever seen the cartoon, like the little graphic Keep on Trucking? Probably not. It's more of like a like trucker thing, like a white people thing. But like a white culture. But if you've ever seen that, then that's Crumb. But uh wanted to show him some homage, but also he's like very, he's very prolific in this sense, in this specific instance. I guess like the horniness, how prolific is being horny, right? I would say he's prolific in the sense where he's holding the mirror. That's why I wanted to kind of shout him out in the first place, because of the mirror in itself. Like he was one of those people that are gonna just be like, here's you. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. And even if that's not you per se, like just extra horny, but like, oh, hey, it is a reflection of the world itself, right? Um, so this guy, he's strapped up to a thing. He's strapped up to a machine, right? And I guess that machine is keeping him tapped into what's going on, right? And this was maybe like 20 plus years ago that he made this exact cartoon. And it says, everyone will be tuned into everything that's happening all the time. No one will be left out. We'll all be normal. And that was very, it seems very prolific to me. Um, because we are all tuned in to everything all at once. And to be fair, it kind of made us a lot weirder. It did not make us more normal. It really didn't. Um, it really didn't. It made us a lot more weird. But I think people like have this desire to feel normal based on that digital kind of digital inclusivity or whatever you want to call it, and they translate that into real life and kind of fuck up the world. But yeah, we're addicts now. I love this. I the effect on it, where it's kind of like barely legible and it's like scraped around. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. The logo. Honestly, this is a perfect graphic. This is a perfect graphic. It's a perfect graphic. You're only going to be able to read it if you care. And I love stuff like that where it's like a paywall with no money. Like the paywall is giving a fuck. Like you have to give a fuck to go to do it to understand. Like those are my favorite paywalls. I don't like paywalls with money. I like paywalls with giving a fuck, with caring, like a caring paywall. Like okay, to be like you have to try. Like you have to try. Like it's not gonna just be handed to you on a silver fucking platter, bro. Seriously, like it's not. But I mean, we'll probably get to that point as a company, but personally that's just not how I like to operate. I like, it kind of takes away the value of something when it's just like given to you. It really does. Like if you have to make the effort, you have to. And if you don't make the effort, I really don't give a fuck. So, yeah. This guy gets a 10 for me, a 9.5. Well, we won't say 10. We won't say 10, but this guy gets a 9.5. Very prolific. This is an embodiment of the brand. Like this is an embodiment of what Superb is, what it means. I love this graphic. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do. 9.5 for Crumb. 9.5 for Tuned In. This is yeah. This is great. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. 9.5. Look at the color. And honestly, I love blue. Blue is my blue and purple. They be clashing. Like they'll clash, and I think that's a big tie to like my chakra thing, where it's like the crown chakra and then the third eye chakra. But yeah, the blue. I love it. This is just so perfect to me. I wear this the most, the most out of out of all of them. This is the one I wear the most. I love this fucking shirt, man. I love this shirt. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. You still got juice in there? Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Now we've got Lovesick. Okay. This graphic was supposed to be way bigger. It was supposed to be way bigger. Another sizing issue. I don't know, bro. It was supposed to be way bigger. Like, imagine if it was like, boop, Lovesick, and then like the big heart. Like, come on, that would have been way fire, bro. But kind of disappointed, honestly, by this one. I'm disappointed. The graphic itself is good. Um, it's a heart, but it's also two people kissing. This is the kissy. These two people, and then these are their eyes, but they're also evil eyes. So I feel like the concept was good. I was going through some things, bro. I was going through some things concerning love and stuff. So kind of put that in this. I don't know. I don't know if that was the best decision. And honestly, I don't know if I would ever do that again. Like just like, put something that like kind of a personal feeling into like the art like that. Well, I would, but I don't know, because like personal feeling works, but at the same time, it's like I'd rather just have a timeless concept, even though personal feelings are timeless concepts. But it's like lovesick. Hmm. Yeah, no. The whole point is the mirror, so I can't be mad at it. I really can't. If it was bigger, I don't think I would even be complaining right now. So yeah, good graphic, sizing bad, sizing bad. You're getting a 4. This is getting a 4 just because of the potential. It had so much potential. If you want me to be, I do wear this shirt. I do. I love all of them. I'm not. I don't make garbage or put out trash, bro. Like you fucking kidding me? But it had a lot of potential to be way better, like to hit way harder. Um, the concept is good. Lovesick. Oh, shout out to Sauce though for the font. She bodied. She bodied. I will say that she bodied the font. I feel like I bodied the graphic. We're just a great team in that way. The graphic is great. The graphic is great, but as a T-shirt, it's just way too small. I don't know. What do you guys? I don't. What do you think? What do you guys think? I think it's way too small, man. I think it's way too small. But fuck it. Fuck it. What do we give that? We'll give you a 4. I said 3. We'll give you a 4, buddy. We'll give you a 4. Oh man, and it's crazy. This is our second to latest T. Like this is one of our latest. This is 2022. So 2022 was a year. What a year, man. And then, last but definitely not least, we got Love Spell. We got Love Spell, another concept from my personal experience. It's just tough being vulnerable. I don't regret it at all. I think it's fire. Like this, it's just a fire graphic, but it's tough being vulnerable. It is tough, but I think vulnerability is bravery, and I think bravery is what we need in the world. Everybody's so fucking pussy, bro. Everybody's really so pussy to the point where it's like people can't even like reply. Like what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Like why? What's wrong with you? Like people can't even like. It's funny. We have so much access to communication, but people are so scared to communicate. Like I don't know what the fuck. Like that, bro. That shit blows my mind. It blows mine and it blows my mind. Shit crazy, bro. But we got Love Spell here. Another sizing issue, bro. Imagine this shirt if it was big. The graphic was bigger, bro. Shit would hit so different. It would hit so different, but it still hits up. I feel like it still hits. What a concept, bro. What a concept. Love Spell. So many different ways you could look at this shirt, bro. You could look at it like rouge. What are we calling her rouge? We could look at it if like Rouge is casting the spell on Shadow to say like, oh yeah, you give me this fucking diamond or emerald, sorry. Give me this emerald, or you could say that Shadow is casting the spell by like, presenting her with the emerald. Um it goes both ways. It goes both ways. I love the mirror. I love the characters. I love this shirt. I do. And I use the same effect as the crumb tee with that kind of like the skid marks. Skid marks is crazy, but like you see, yeah, on the graphic itself, it wouldn't have been a clean PNG, so I had to sauce it up a little bit. Love Spell. This is great. This is our latest T. You get a 6. You get a 6 because I'm fond of the graphic. I'm fond of the graphic, and I'm fond of the concept of how much of a mirror it shows. Um, it's more like straightforward. I feel like Lovesick is more like Lovesick. Still vulnerable. I respect it, but bro gets a 4. You can get a 6. This is a 6. It would have been an 8 if the sizing was great. It would have been an 8 for sure, but get a 6. That was it. That's it. You get a 6, and that's it. Fuck, man. Yeah, that's my personal review of all the teas. We're only doing black teas for now until we can find a good color production for these DTG prints, um, for screen prints. The reason that we don't do too much screen printing is because it limits the design. It limits the design. I don't like limiting my designs to like 3 colors, 4 colors. Like, oh my god, I want all the colors in the graphic, man. Just make better fucking print. methods. Like, just upgrade the technology, man. And I'm not like, I'm not gonna constrain myself to where we're at technologically because technology is always advancing. So I'm gonna just be fucking free with it. Yeah. The a big reason for even doing this right now is just because we're about to drop the new tees. The concepts go harder than ever. The concepts go harder than ever. The designs go harder than ever. The sizing is right. The colorways are right. Um, the actual tees that we're using are right. We're using the basic which ones are those? The American Apparel, that who bought them? American Apparel bought them. And what All Style. We're using All Style 1301s. So that's like, standard tee. And I think we'll move up to LA Apparel. We got to check out some more stuff. We're gonna have our own cut and sewn tees that we print on, but going through that process kind of held us back. We would have probably double the amount of tees if we weren't doing trying to do that whole process of trying to get our own cut and sewn tees done. So yeah, we're here. We don't want to stop the progress, man. Never stop the progress. Uh, New tees coming soon, man. New tees coming soon. Superhero.fun. Some of these are still up. Superhero.fun. Superhero.fun, man. Go get your tees, man. Go get your tees. New ones coming soon. Campaigns coming soon. Uh Superb magazine. We busting that. We busting that up, man. We got articles coming every day. We got videos coming every day. We got events coming bi-weekly, God willing, right? We got these events coming. So hey, fuck, man. Shout out the art, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shout out the art. Shout out to y'all. Um, it's Zai, and that pretty much does it. Thank you.